Chris Olds, Beckett Baseball here. Picked up a little something from the baseball card exchange. A brand of baseball cards that I did remember but hadn't seen this actual set of, I don't think at all, to tell you the truth. At least not in a long time. The manufacturer is one I really like in the football realm. But Action Pact also made baseball cards briefly. This is from 1993. It's Series 2 of its All-Star Gallery. It's hard to see the entire screen of the box. It's a set of basically Hall of Famer baseball cards. This box was about half the price of what they go for on eBay, so I decided I'd dig in just for fun. $13, $14 for 24 hobby packs. Not that there was much of a difference between hobby and retail back then, because there wasn't. But 24 packs, $14. A very good checklist. Babe Ruth, Christy Mathewson. It's a big Hall of Fame list. Here is the checklist right on top, which is kind of cool. A note on the side saying available only to hobby dealers. Special action-packed prototype cards inside this box. Go through your distributor now to guarantee delivery. This is the prototype card pack. I'll rip it first just for fun. Looks like it's one card from Action Pact in Northbrook, Illinois. As you may or may not remember, yes, I already have this one. I have the promo card. Oh, okay, that's cool. Tom Seaver prototype. As you can remember, these are embossed cards where it's a raised surface. I don't know if it's there. You go. You might pick it up a little bit. A lot of work. These actually are embossed, and then the card is folded to complete itself. Here's an Oscar Robertson basketball promo card. Right here is the seam where the embossed part, and then they fold the two panels to create the card and glue it. So these cards weren't cheap to make. Action Pact was around for several years, late 80s until about the mid 90s. Then they were purchased by Pinnacle, I believe, or at least the brand name was. Here's a Tom Seaver on the inside panel of the box. Anyway, like I said, $14 for a box of 24 packs. I figured, what the heck, it'll be a fun one just to rip and film. And there are 24 karat gold cards. I don't know how easy or hard they are to pull. Haven't really looked. I'll let you know when I find one. Get my stuff out of the way here. They're not all Hall of Famers, but they're retro and Hall of Fame. Dave McNally. Marty Marion. Joe Torre. Great photography. Two cards are stuck together here. Gaylord Perry. Classic photo of Satchel Paige. Mel Ott. Walter Johnson. And this is actually a pretty small set, so I should get hopefully one full set and maybe a second set, because there's a bunch of packs, bunch of cards per pack. And let's see, 7 cards per pack. I think there's only like 90 cards or 80 some cards in the set. 24 packs. Do the math. Should come pretty close. Ted Klaczewski. Jim Rice. I like the red borders. The first series had black borders, which weren't as appealing, at least to me. Cy Young. Hank Greenberg. Tommy John. Lefty Grove. It's going to be hard to tell these are embossed on the camera, but if you were collected back in the day, you remember them. There you can see there. Definitely not a cheap way of making cards. And they weren't super expensive. They were, a couple bucks a pack. I mean, which was expensive for the time, but other stuff was too. Ron Say. Allie Reynolds. Bill Freehan. I will hold off on showing every single card to you. Red Schoendienst. Hank Greenberg again. Tony Lazzeri. And this is a guy you might have heard of. George Ruth. George Herman Babe Ruth. That crop's a little weird on the card. His nose is touching the foil. But that's always cool, right? Babe Ruth. Next pack. Ken Boyer, Ted Klaczewski, Paul Blair. He's in a lot of these sets. A lot of signing too. Bob Lemon, Dizzy Dean. On the cover of a magazine. Oh wait. Jimmy Fox. Ty Cobb. But they do look good. There's the cards are sticking together, but it's not damaging them or anything. It's just the gloss and the heat over the years. These packs are 20 some years old already. I think I had this one back in the day for some reason. Roberto Clemente. But I definitely didn't have all these because I don't recognize them. Catfish Hunter. Smokey Burgess. Keith Hernandez feels a little out of place. Reggie Smith. Interesting card. These cards are licensed by the Cooperstown collection. I don't know in 1993 how exactly that fell, but Shoeless Joe Jackson has a card here, and he did not have a lot of cards. He is on the ineligible list, meaning anything that's licensed by Baseball Properties, he cannot appear on, like Pete Rose and a few other band players. They don't allow them to be on Properties products because they're not going to pay them their benefits of appearing on products, royalties or something like that. I don't the exact ins and outs of how it works. Leave that for the lawyers. Don Drysdale. Tom Seaver. Show you a Seaver. It's just like the one on the box. Cecil Cooper. Johnny Callison. Pepper Martin. Eddie Collins. I'm not even a third of the way through the box. This video may take a while. Rod Carew. Basically got to slow down and enjoy it. Jim Palmer. Raleigh Fingers. Another guy who feels a little bit out of place, but if you ripped packs back in the day, you remember him fondly. Kent Tekulve. Oh yeah. Denny McClain. Joe Gordon. Rogers Hornsby. X-Pack. Now I'm a third of the way through the box. See if I hope I get a gold card. There aren't stated odds. I don't think. I think it just says randomly inserted. Yep, randomly packed, limited quantities. Whitey Ford. Catfish Hunter, Tris Speaker. Al Lopez, Johnny Callison once again, Kent Tekulve once again, Gil Hodges, fan favorite of many. There's a fun card I have not yet found here. Hopefully it'll be coming up soon. One of the reasons I bought the box. Christy Mathewson. Here's a cool modern photo, or more modern than some of these. Dave Parker, the Cobra. Marty Marion again. Jimmy Fox, Bill Freehan. Hal Newhouser, Archie Vaughn. Going a little retro there. Got my cap on for a bad hair day, and it's warm. Don Drysdale. Willie McCovey. Don Larson. Really good photos here. This is a nice set. Eddie Collins. Joe Gordon again. Keith Hernandez again. Joe Black. Meet Joe Black. Not quite. Joe Black, though. Here's another Satchel Paige. Allie Reynolds. Still waiting for those, the gold or one unusual card. Paul Blair. Hannes Wagner. Bob Feller. Ooh. Lou Gehrig. Norm Cash. Trying to make sure this stack of embossed cards doesn't go flying as I stack them up. Hey, they were only 14 bucks. Doesn't mean I don't want to treat them like, like they're nice, because they are. They're actually pretty sweet. Boxes of these on eBay, 30 to 35 bucks. Not sure if that price is that good, but my price, I liked it. Ken Boyer, Joe Torre, Lou Burdett, Early Win. There's the cool card I was looking for. Not the gold card, but this is pretty fun. St. Louis Wolves. Lineup. First base, who? Second base, what? Third base, I don't know. Shortstop, I don't care. Pitcher, tomorrow. Catcher, today. Left field, why? Center field, because. Right field, we don't know. Who's on first? That's just weird enough. I had to get a box of this. Tells you the story of Abbott and Costello's. Who's on first? That's pretty cool. Simple things, man. Simple things. Need some of that in today's. Like, wouldn't an Allen Ginter card of Abbott and Costello, who's on first, make perfect sense? Yeah. Roberto Clemente. Louis, oh, that's a cool photo. Luis Aparicio. With an embossed cleat to the face. Jerry Kuzman to go with your Tom Seaver. Hey, just a bit outside. Bob Uecker, a.k.a. Harry Doyle. Pepper Martin, not to be confused with Pepper Leach. Major League fans will get that. Next pack. My foot's falling asleep as I sit here. Cool, another good photograph. I haven't seen this one yet in the box. Eddie Matthews. Very nice card. Brooks Robinson, Smokey Burgess, Jim Catt, Danny McClain, getting some dupes here. Lefty Gomez, Grover Cleveland Alexander. Next pack. The Killer, Harmon Killebrew. Eddie Roush. My second Joe Jackson. Johnny Sane. Pray for some rain. Thurman Munson. Cool card. Never seen that one before at all. Jim Palmer, Tom Seaver. All I need is a gold now, and this box is a success. I'm pretty sure I've seen the entire set. I hope so, at least. Just need some gold. Is it too much to ask? Juan Marichal, Craig Nettles, Cecil Cooper, Reggie Smith, Carl Hubble, Rogers Hornsby. Closing in on 2/3 of the way through the box. Jim Rice again. Lou Burdett. Dick Allen with the cool 70s red White Sox uniforms. Although my luck it's the 60s, but hey, whatever. Pretty sure it's 70s. Bob Feller. Archie Vaughn. Mickey Cochran. Cy Young once again. Next pack. Norm Cash. Billy Martin. Actually, I haven't seen him yet. Jimmy Wynn. Hal Newhouser. Who's on first again? Oh, yeah. Lefty Grove. Honus Wagner. Honus. Not Honus. Honus. Or Honus. Nellie Fox. Dave Parker. Tommy John. Early Win. Ducky Medwick. Another very nice Lou Gehrig. Just as nice as the first time I showed it to you. And a Christy Mathewson again. So I've basically got dupes of all the big names except for one Babe Ruth. So I'm calling my shot. No pun intended. Mel Ott. Billy Martin. Dick Allen. Bob Lemon. Early Win. Ron Say. Babe Ruth. Called it. Just saying. Called it. That makes you the Cubs, or this box the Cubs in the World Series. Harmon Killebrew, Juan Marichal, Gil Hodges, Jerry Kuzman, Joe Black, Eddie Roush, Lefty Gomez. I haven't spotted any gold. I don't think I've missed them. Got a big old pile of embossed cards here that do not want to stack properly. 3 packs to go out of my 24. Another Eddie Matthews, very nice photo. Willie McCovey, Craig Nettles, or Greg Nettles. Common mistake there, right? Thurman Munson, Bob Uecker, Harry Doyle. Al Lopez, Grover Alexander. Next to last pack. Come on, gold. Dizzy Dean, Nellie Fox. Dave McAnally, Red Sheehan-Dienst, Mickey Cochran. Jimmy Wynn, Walter Johnson. And my final pack. I really like this set for 14 bucks. This is a nice rip. Whitey Ford, Luis Aparicio, Don Larson, Jim Catt, Johnny Sane, Carl Hubble, and last but not least, final card, final pack, Tris Speaker. So that was a pretty fun rip. I didn't get gold, but you can't get gold in every box, otherwise they wouldn't be golden, would they? Checklist. Numbers 85 through 168. Do the math quickly. That's how you'll know how many cards are in this series. Series 1 is 1 through 84. So, yeah. Final card is who's on first. The first series is all black borders. Got some big names in it. Second series is red borders with some even bigger names in it. Action-packed. I believe these are basically the only full baseball sets they ever produced. They did do some test issues. Prototypes, whatever you want to call them. I don't know exactly what they're called in the database. Beckett.com, check it out. But overall, for the price, 14 bucks, that was a fun rip of legends from the past. So check it out on the internet. Check out some singles. Check out Beckett.com. Check out my crooked hat. But that bugs you the whole video. But that was 1993 Action Pack Series 2 All-Star Gallery. Hall of Famers, Legends, and more. Until next time, Chris Olds, Beckett Baseball. Just keep ripping. Chris Olds, Beckett Baseball here. Picked it up a little.